Hey, how's it going? Got another Battleborn lore video for you. This time I got Toby's lore completely unlocked. It was a little bit of a feat, kind of proud of that. And I figure a lot of you would like to see it since I'm sure a lot of you don't want to bother completing Toby's lore. He's a little bit tough to play, I gotta say, but he's freaking adorable, which is why I wanted to complete the lore and see all of the stuff and get his extra gear. And the grand picture, as you can see, is pretty cool. He's stomping down Benedict's missile launcher there. As you know, if you play Toby at all, there's a little bit of a rivalry between the two of them because, well, let's face it, Toby's jealous of Benedict because Benedict can fly and Toby, being a penguin, can't. So, there's a natural rivalry there. But before we get to the individual pieces of lore and the gear, want to go to viewer comments from the Jack of Blades. Says I deserve more views and subs. Thank you very much, Jack of Blades. I guess I guess the thing is I don't really promote this channel. It's just kind of a hobby of mine. Um, People want to see stuff. I show it to them. Friends want to see things. I show it to them. So I I don't really go out and if you watch my other videos, you know I don't bug people to press the like button and the subscribe button. It's YouTube. It's been around for a while. If you're watching it, I figure you know how YouTube works, and you know if you want to see the video again, you click the like button. It'll come up in your like thing. You'll be able to pull it up again. If you want to see more videos that I make, click the subscribe button, and it'll pop up. I'm not gonna explain it to you. Well, I'm explaining it to you in this video. I'm not gonna explain it to you in all of my videos the way some people do. Nothing against them. Um, it's just I don't think of it really, I guess. So so yeah, you know how YouTube works. If you want to if you want to see more videos, you know what to do. But anyway, and this is the only time I'm not going to bug you about it in my future videos and stuff like that, unless it comes up again. But here we go. Lore. First one we're going to do is the one that everyone probably wants to see because it's got the little audio clip. Rejection. And honestly, this is really easy. If you want to if you want to play Toby at all, this will probably be the first lore that you unlocked. I think it was the first one that I did. All you got to do is put up the force field in front of you, and then shoot through it. It's real simple. So here it is. I'll shut up while I play the audio clip for you.
Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. This'll work. This'll work. This is my chance. Okay. 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 Okay.
Next!
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Toby. I got here with the rest of the Manic Bee evacuees.
Oh, man. Hey, guys, check out this little fella. Ain't he just the sweetest damn thing you've ever seen? You lost, kiddo? I think you're in the wrong line.
No, this is definitely the right line. I want to sign up. For combat. I want revenge on those friggin' Varelsi that swallowed my star.
I'm sure you'd give him hell, kiddo, and when you're a little bit older, you'll get your chance.
Older? Dude, I'm 26!
Huh. How many is that in people years?
Look, I'm an engineer. I build badass war machines that could liquefy your brains while they're still in your skull. Not that I would, you seem like a nice guy, but what I mean is I could fight. You need soldiers that can kill Varelsi? I'm your guy. So just...
I wish there was something I could do, Billy.
My name is Toby, you f***ing mutant!
But you're not cut out for combat. Now... Oh, hey, I got it. Medbay. We could use another pair of hands in the medbay. Cheering up wounded soldiers. You'd be great at that. You'd be like the king of that. Running some good cheer for our wounded soldiers.
Screw this! Screw every last one of you! Me and my death machine are friggin' out of here! Have fun losing the war, you morons!
So there he is, Toby. You can see why I wanted to play him. He's like I said, he's a little fiddly, but he's got a lot of character. Okay, so on to the next one. Pick on your own shield size. This is another one that will be very easy. If you play Toby at all, you'll unlock this one by accident. Just pop up the force field, stand behind it, pop it up in front of minions or your sentry, and you'll get this one in no time at all. So it's and you know it's a good skill too, the force field. especially for Toby, and you can augment it so it heals and helps out your teammates who stand behind it. So here's the Valkyries' take on Toby here. He ends up joining their crew, as you know. He's a rogue character. And shield. There it is. Very simple. None shall pass. Detonate 50 arc mines with Toby's custom railgun. This one's also very easy. Really, all you need for this is the level 1 skill contingency plan. So use that in a couple of matches, throw out the arc mine, and shoot at it. And it'll blow up, and you can take out minions that way, or if you're lucky, take out an enemy Battleborn. That'll be a little bit tougher to do. But honestly, uh, the other level 1 skill I prefer a bit more. This one isn't quite as useful. You probably just end up using contingency plan just to get this perk, or this lore unlocked. So there it is. None shall pass. Now, the last two, Temper, Temper to Boom, and Killing on Rails, they're a bit more of a pain in the ass. Temper, Temper to Boom is a pain in the ass because you have to unlock this self-destruct sequence first. And I think it's the one that you unlock at character rank 12. It might be 9, but I think it's 12. So you have to level up Toby a bit before you can even start working on this. Once you do have that perk or that skill unlocked, it's actually quite easy. Just jump into any sort of game with minions. Make sure it's a match where your team is doing pretty well, because you have to sort of kamikaze it. But if your team's doing well and you're not going to screw them over by feeding kills to the other team, just unlock that skill, the self-destruct sequence, and then you find a group of minions, jump into the middle of them, soften them up a little bit with your railgun, not too much, and then let an enemy or the minions themselves just eat you up and make you blow up, and then you got it. It's really that simple. You really won't have a problem unlocking this. You don't have to do it on enemy Battleborn. It can be any sort of enemy. So that always makes it quite a bit easier. So that's the trick. That's the trick for this one. It's just really ranking up Toby. That's the big deal with this lore challenge. Once you do that, it's no problem. And this is a funny series of orders. If you've been listening to me, you should rewind this and mute it and read this. It's pretty funny. And with that, we'll move on to the final entry, Killing on Rails. Getting a double kill with core discharge. You used to have to get 10, but with the recent update they made it just 1, which I'm very happy with, because honestly, getting that 1 was a pain enough. Of course, after I got that 1, I got another double kill with the core discharge a couple of days later. But the core discharge, as you know, is Toby's ultimate skill. So you have to level him up in the match a little bit to even try try to get this lore unlocked. And then once you do, it's still tricky because the core discharge doesn't have a very long range, and it doesn't last very long. So what you gotta do is you gotta pick at the enemies, throw down an arc mine, maybe use the arc mine thing that pulls the enemies closer, and you gotta jump down. You have to kill enemy Battleborn, okay? You can't do minions or thralls or anything like that. It has to be enemy Battleborn. My advice, really, Just wait at bottlenecks. Wait at areas where the enemy bottlenecks on incursion style match. You know, for example, on the garden one, the real green one, I forget the name of it, of course, even though I played it a million times. There's that part right before they get to the sentry, right before they could start shooting at the sentry. They have to go through that little corridor between the rocks. That's a good spot. You know, get on the shelf behind them, jump down. Once your team has softened them up a little bit, throw down an arc mine, jump down, and then just pull up that that core discharge. Try and make sure that you kill the heal. If the healer's still there, try and kill the healer first, but really go after the characters who have the least amount of health, and you'll get this pretty. It's pretty easy. It'll seem pretty easy when you get it, but you're gonna try a bunch of times before you do. So good luck with that if you're going after it. Because I really don't have any other advice other than use gear that buffs your skill damage. That'll work, because then it'll make your core discharge a lot more powerful, and you'll kill quicker. So let's go over to the gear and see what Toby got for this. Here it is, the double hug. 6 cooldown time. You probably have better gear for cooldown time, but you also get 3.60 movement speed. Not bad. And for Toby, you can set 2 arc mines at one time, and that can be really useful, even though you got the damage debuff of 40% to each of those mines. That can still be very handy because, as you know from playing, if you have played Toby, the arc mine doesn't just damage. You could also pull enemies in other directions and do other interesting stuff. So, if you be creative, you can have a lot of fun with 2 arc mines on the field. And there it is. There's Toby. I hope you enjoyed this. And next, I'll probably do Pendles. I seem to be doing, coming along with his lore pretty well, even though he's a brand new character. I threw up a little video yesterday, which you might have caught, of me killing another Pendles while he killed me at the same time. It's pretty funny. And then Phoebe's in the background, she's laughing. Which I can't blame her. It was pretty funny. So check that out if you want, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy.